Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, do me a huge favor and click that subscribe button down below for content like this and many more. For all your current subscribers, I just want to continue to say thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Now, what do I have here? Today I'm at a BMW event at Lime Rock Park in Connecticut. So I have a little bit of time to test drive multiple BMWs, and I started with this, the 2022 BMW X7 M550i. Yes, the name is a mouthful, but this thing is a beast. I'm gonna go over it, talk about the specs, the features real quick. Unfortunately, I don't have a lot of time with with vehicles, but I'll do my best to give you guys the most information that I can. Stay tuned, that's coming up next. Okay, let's talk 2022 BMW X7 M50i. I know the name is a mouthful. The M stands for the performance version of the regular X7. This has 523 horsepower and 553 pounds-feet of torque. It's a naturally aspirated V8. Made it to a 10-speed automatic. 8-speed automatic, and it's all-wheel drive. And this thing is a monster. I mean, just driving in here, it's a beast. Even though it's huge, it moves as if it's not that big. And let's start with the styling. I mean, modern BMWs have a very controversial front end. Some people hate it, some people love it. In this particular application, it doesn't bother me that much. It's okay. I mean, excuse the noise because the car is on, because I have the air conditioner running because it is very hot today. But the styling is beautiful in the front end. I like the very angry, the full LED headlights on the front. You have functioning air vents down here. You have parking sensors, LED fog lights. All this stuff right here you see is functional. Blacked out grille, 360 cameras right here because this vehicle has a 360 camera. Sensor for the automatic braking and the cruise control. And let's just keep walking and looking at the styling. I mean, this is BMW's largest vehicle to date. This competes with, of course, a Cadillac Escalade, the Lexus LX600, and every large three-row SUV on the market. This one is sitting on Pirelli tires. These are 315/35 on 22-inch wheels, which are absolute huge. And this is a three-row vehicle, so you do have a third row seat, and you can hear the rumble of the V8. Let me open the tailgate for a second so you guys can see what it looks like back here. So this is a third row vehicle, so you got the first row, second row, and then you have the third row here. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to go through everything today because I don't have a lot of time with this car. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I'm at a press event and I can't unfortunately take too long with these cars, but I'll do my best to show you guys everything. So of course, power tailgate. Let's go over the tech a little bit. The interior. Let's take a look at the interior. Let's start with the back seat. And this particular model has the captain's chairs. I mean, this is the top of the line, so this sticker's for about $98,000. So every luxury amenities that you can think of is going to be here. And stepping into the back seat, you do have USB ports right here, USB-C, and this is for the rear entertainment package. So when you buy this vehicle, you have the option to buy a rear entertainment, 2 tablets that will sit behind each seat, and then this is the mounting point. The mounting point for the entertainment tablet right here, so it stays here put, and then the charging port is right here. And just looking at this car, it's very nicely done. You got the massive panoramic sunroof above you, suede headliner everywhere, ambient lighting everywhere, as you guys can see with the ambient lighting right there. This has, of course, the power shade. You can open and close the sunroof shade from the passenger seat. And as you can see, dual shade for both sides, which is a nice little feature on a very, very hot 95-degree weather day like today. It's a nice little feature to have. There's a look at the instrument cluster, which we'll go over in a second. This vehicle does have 4-zone climate control, so heated seats, of course, for the rear. You got heated right here, and you got your controls for your climate control system in the back seat. Very nice, nicely done seats, white leather with like blue insert Napa leather seats. More power charging ports right here. A little on the low side for me. These cup holders are basically on the floor, so they're right here. And here's a look at the back seat. Not that big, of course. It's intended more for kids than anything else. And you do got a little glass panel here in the third row. All right, let's go to the front, go over the technology, and then we go for a quick drive. I'll try to do this quickly and carefully. Stay tuned for that. And stepping in the front seat is very luxurious in here. You have controls for everything. You can control the rear seat back here. Memory seat, of course. Massaging. They're heated and cooled. These are the controls for the automatic lights. Fog lights, rear parking light, everything is here. You do have, of course, the controls for the cruise control on the left. And then media controls, hang up and pick up buttons are here on the right, I'm sorry. Heated seat controls right here. And of course you got paddle shifters when you put in sport mode. This is a power tilt telescopic steering wheel. And you do have a full LCD instrument cluster, as you guys can see. You can, and this vehicle does have a head-up display. It's hard to pick up on camera, but it has a very extensive head-up display. And let me see if I can control that screen. Probably not. Okay, here we go. Let's see. So yeah, the screen, unfortunately, since I don't have a lot of time with this vehicle, I need more time to learn how to operate this, but this is the infotainment screen. Of course, this vehicle has backup camera, you have multiple views right here. And you can kind of do this 3D thing, which is kind of trippy, because you can kind of see around the vehicle. You can do 3D view. Here you go. That's actually a 3D view of the car, which is kind of insane. If you think about it, you can move this around and you can see the different points of the car in almost real time. And funny enough, that's actually the color of the car too, which is kind of insane, but pretty cool. That only comes up on the when you put it in reverse. Shifter has a little diamond, like it almost looks like a jewel, and it says X in the middle right there. I don't know if you guys can pick that up. Yep, right there it says X. You have all the controls for the driving controls here. To put it in park, you just press P. Press P right here, and the vehicle goes in park. You got electronic parking brake right here. You got your hill descent control, auto start stop. This is the different control driving modes. So you got Sport, Comfort, Eco Pro, and Adaptive. These are the controls for the air suspension. So if you want to raise or lower the vehicle, you can. And these are the controls for the BMW iDrive. So you got your home button here, media, map, nav, comm, and of course you can control it. As you guys can see, I'm controlling it and I'm circling around the vehicle. So if you hit home, you are in the home screen now. Map, media, and these are all the BMW apps and stuff like that you get this vehicle. All right, let's go for a quick drive and see how the BMW X7 drives. So might be a little different of a video because I am driving.
Which one of these destinations should I select?
Oh no, I don't want you to say anything. Okay, sorry about that, guys. All right, let's go back and let's try to open this thing up here. I mean, it's insane how fast this thing moves for such a big vehicle. But when you have a 4.4 liter V8 making that much power, I mean, you talk about 523 horsepower and 553 torque. It's insane. I mean, look. Oh my God. This thing is insane how fast it picks up. And you don't think it will move that fast, because this thing it's like a rolling house. And you got room for everybody in here. 7 passenger. I mean, it's madness how fast this thing picks up. It really is. But it handles like a dream, obviously, for such a big, large vehicle. And it's very well put together, you know, very intuitive. Unfortunately, I would love to get a chance to get my hands on this in the future, to be able to give you guys a more comprehensive review of this. But this is just a quick drive at a BMW event, and there's what it looks like, the instrument cluster of me driving this thing. And it's
Hello. What can I help you?
it's insane. Don't say anything, lady. I'm not talking to you. Sorry about that. Voice activation systems sometimes are always listening, and if you say the right word and command, they will wake up. But this has been my first quick drive and review of the 2022 BMW X7 M50i. I know, a mouthful of a name, but this sticker's for about $98,000 as tested. I am pretty sure this has every single possible option known to man. But stay tuned, and thank you for watching. And if you like what you see, just click that like button and subscribe. It helps me out. It helps the YouTube algorithm. By you guys doing that, letting them know that you like my content, and it helps me grow. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care and stay safe.